welcome back, and in this segment we will be talking about how Egypt's synchronized swimming team qualified for the Rio de Janeiro Olympics, which will take place between the 5th and the 21st of August this year. And we have 9 ladies who qualified, and today we have 3 of the team. We have the coach or the trainer of the team, and she is Anastasia Chepak, as well as the national synchronized team swimming team coordinator, Miss Iman Aaram, as well as one of the team members, and she is Miss Samia Hagrass. Welcome with us.
Thank you. Now we need to hear your voice. I know you're so shy, but don't be camera shy. Be yourself. First, I'm going to start with Samia. Congratulations for being qualified for the Olympics. Tell me how this hard work was done.
I started playing synchronized swimming since I was 6 years old. And at the age of 14, I entered the national team, but at the smaller age, under 15, and then under 18, and then as a senior, you're allowed to swim in the Olympics. So from there, it continued until I've reached this.
Well, Mrs. Iman, would you tell us more about the team itself and the competitions they'll be in? Because I think there are 2 types. There are the duets and then there is the team. So would you tell us more about it and who will be participating, where or in which competitions?
Okay, Egypt's qualified for both duet and team. We have for the duet, Samia is one of the swimmers, plus Dara Tamer. Those 2 swimmers have been swimming together for about more than 10 years now, and they are very, for them, they are very compatible. They know how to go together along the whole routine without mistakes because they swim with each other a lot. For the team, we have the 9 girls, as you said, and they are all qualified. They were all qualified through the Kazan World, what do you call it? World Games? The World Championship of Kazan. And now, inshallah, we are, after qualification, we are going to compete in Spain next month. Just a kind of a pre-Olympics evaluation, just for ourselves to see how far we are now. And afterwards, inshallah, we're going to be at Rio de Janeiro by the end of July till the end of August to compete, inshallah, in the Olympic Games.
Okay, of course, being qualified to Olympics is a great job. So how you are prepared for that, and what are the obstacles that you are facing so far?
It took a very long time. Of course, synchronized swimming is a very difficult sport. It can take at least 10 years to prepare a good sportsman, at least. Of course, in Egypt, it's a little bit difficult. It's different situation. Girls have to study, and there is difficult school and university. And training should be not less than 4 hours per day. So all in all, it's a bit difficult for girls, but they are doing their best. And like now they almost finish university and school, so we can do training 4 hours in the morning, 3-4 hours at night. And hopefully they will do very good in competition. They are trying their best. And we know that they are very tired, but still we want more. We are like coaches, Yasmin, Latif, and me. We are always, we're never satisfied.
It is.
Yes. Well, Samia, I'd like to ask you more about your experience in Russia. To what extent was it competitive? Were there certain teams that you felt that they were quite a challenge for you, or challenging?
In Kazan, in Russia, all countries can participate. It's not like the Olympics. In the Olympics, it's only one country from each continent that can represent the continent itself. So in Russia, it was, of course, we were all very nervous. During practice, you can see all the countries around you training, and each country has its own level of competition. For example, the first 5 countries, they're always fighting for the first 3 ranks, and so on. So it's a good experience to see how all the countries work and how they practice to reach the level they're reaching.
Iman, what is the level of Egypt and the position of Egypt regarding the synchronized swimming?
Well, Egypt in synchronized swimming is almost in the midway. Like other countries have started this sport hundreds of years before us. But yet we are, mashallah, on a good international level. Like we are almost the 15th among the whole nations. And we are inshallah planning to get or to be on the 7th place after in the coming Olympic Games, and we dream to beat Brazil in there, but it will be very difficult because it will be on their ground. But
now, Anastasia, are there certain movements or type of choreography that's needed to be done in the synchronized swimming to achieve higher points? Like, are there certain movements that are considered like a definite winning points?
No, about choreography, it's just a feeling of coach. It's a personal, you know, feeling of music, moves. It's like a dance. But mostly in competitions, they look at technique, of course. Like technique first, and then they look at choreography. So you have to, first of all, understand that if you do a very nice choreography, but you also cannot do it, you have to slow down. And better to maybe to make some more simple, but to show that they're good and they're compatible with other.
Okay, Samia, to prepare yourself for synchronized swimming, do you must have certain weight, certain kind of food? Tell us about this.
To prepare now for the Olympics, or you mean
in general for the synchronized swim?
No, in general, you just need to start at a very early age. For example, at 6, the maximum is 9 or 10 years old, but so this is even too late.
about food, about shape.
But again, you always you can't be overweight. If you're overweight, you'll manage. But if you're too overweight,
what is the perfect weight?
Your height minus 110, minus 113.
Minus 112.
Minus 112. But I mean, if you're starting, if you're young, you don't have to be underweight that much. It's enough if your height minus 110 is good.
Well, actually, like the ballet dancer, we'd like to have them very thin, but healthy. We put them on diets, bring them a nutrition that follows them every day, and we put them on weight, like we measure the weight every week, and we keep running after pushing them to lose some kilos every week. Like, yeah, it's something normal. All synchronized swimmers who wants to be champs, right, have to lose weight and have to be, as she said, at the height minus 110, 112 minimum.
So they are always must be under examination.
Yeah,
it's better for them because they will look more light in the water and be easier for them to work.
Exactly.
Now, you've been a champion representing Egypt for more than 15 years, and now you're coaching. Now, what are the difficulties usually that the girls face and you yourself faced when you were a champion to achieve titles?
In Egypt?
In Egypt, yeah.
Well, in Egypt, it's not difficult to reach anything. But the only thing could be a kind of challenging in Egypt is the tradition that sometimes when they see the swimmers with bathing suits, oh no. But people now know that this is sport. We're doing something very important for even the country. Our name to be there is very important. We can do everything in Egypt, but let's say, give us a chance to do it.
Okay. The music that is related to the synchronized swimming, what kind of music do you choose? It's always special.
Yes, we always choose with girls. So, and because it's very important, yes, maybe I like this music, but girls doesn't feel it. They don't like it, so they will not perform well. So, for example, if a duet or teams, they will bring music, and we are sitting with them and discussing, yes, this music is very nice, or this music, we cannot count it. We go and choose another music. Music is very important because it's emotions. You show, you dance. So girls have to like it. Better I to give up my taste on this music for girls. So I would prefer I don't like music, but they like it, so they can do it.
So it's their choice.
Mostly yes, but of course, if coaches don't like it at all, no.
It's a combination between both of them.
It's a work team.
Yeah. Because they have to feel the music.
Yeah.
And she has to feel, because she's the
choreographer. Yeah, of course.
Now, Mrs. Iman, you mentioned in one of the interviews before that actually one of the obstacles is that we don't know a lot of the international referees, or not all of them know us, and actually the last one who was an international referee was like 10 years ago, and the rest we have 6, but they are not the first class one. So to what extent is that not a challenge, but a sort of might cause an uncomfort for you guys or for the team?
Yes, you're correct. You're totally correct. Like when you have a coach sitting on the chair there while your team is swimming, when you have a judge sitting on the chair, all other judges take care of your team.
Yes.
Because as a judge myself, I will take care of them. But when you don't have a judge, they don't bear, no problem. If they don't give you, because it's a matter of, we say a human evaluation. Sometimes you mis-evaluate people, all right? So when they just mis-evaluate you for by 0.1 of a mark, that's too much, and it could grab you to the end of the list of the winners, or put you on the beginning. So having a judge on the chair is very important. Egypt had 2 8 judges sitting in the Olympic Games, but it's been about Mrs. Dani Christo is our representative in the FINA International Synchronous Swimming Committee. She's not judging anymore, but because she is one of the top organizers there. We're trying to have some people moving up to the A-level judging. We have Manal Hassan, a B judge now, and we're trying to push her. We have myself, a G judge, and we're trying to push myself also. We have lots of judges, but to give them chance to be A judges, they have to do lots of effort by sharing in many competitions throughout the years. Every judge has to have at least 4 international meets with a certain level to be qualified to go to an upper level of judging. Really, it bothers us a lot when we have a competition and we don't have a judge sitting there. Like in this Olympics, we won't have a judge for us. Hoping next Olympics, inshallah.
Inshallah. Samia, every team has its own special style. So what about your team? What's special about your team?
I think what's extremely special about our team is that we treat each other as a family. It's not like the other girl in the water is a teammate and we don't know each other outside practice. It's impossible not to know each other because we spend so many hours together and every day. So at first, because we're different clubs and then we enter the national team, so at first we weren't really that close, but by time and with the help of the coaches and the committee and everyone, we became a family. We treat each other as a family. We don't talk to each other as if we're teammates. Everyone knows anything personal about each other. We're like sisters. We're not teammates. So I think that's very special and very important when we swim together.
Something also special is they're very brown. They are the most brown team that will be competing.
Because of the sun.
Arabica, they look beautiful.
And it's worth mentioning that they are the youngest. Their age range from 19 to 23, isn't it true?
They are, because other countries keep their swimmers keep swimming up till the age of 28 sometimes.
30, 40.
30, yeah.
There is some swimmers 40 years.
As much as you keep swimming, as much as you get higher in level. Ours are the youngest one. We have one of them 18 years old, and the oldest one is just 21. Yeah. So we are the youngest. Since last year, we've been mentioned as the youngest team in the World Games.
Well, I'd like to ask you, to what extent did synchronized swimming change your life?
I think I don't even remember the last time I didn't play any synchronized swimming. I've been playing it since I'm 6.
So you had a brainwash.
So I really don't know my life without synchronized swimming. But of course it has a positive impact on my life.
Of course.
First of all, I get to have a second family and not only my personal family, and you learn how to manage your time. You learn how to do everything while having an extra load than most people in your life. So it definitely has a positive impact, never a negative one.
So I think that's a question that we can ask to all of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So what about Anastasia?
Of course, sure. It gives you, you became more disciplined. You are not afraid of anything. Like you're sure you will be able to work, you will be able to stand difficulties, you will be able to, how to say, to communicate with your boss or director or, like, I think coach is the hardest people.
Actually, before we are running out of time, I want you to tell me, how about working in Egypt?
For the beginning, for me, it was difficult a little bit. It's a new system. I didn't get used to it. In my country, in Russia and Ukraine, sport is the main. Like if you choose sport, there is nothing except sport. Yeah, you study, but it's not a first one. Here, I couldn't believe myself. I thought it's impossible to get up level. But with work of girls and with their passion and they love the sport, even with being attached more to school and universities, it's a great job. I'm impressed now.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, we have to thank you very much and wrap up today's episode. Mrs. Iman, Anastasia, and Samia, thank you very much, and we wish the Egyptian team the best of luck, and we hope you achieve, gold medal if we can.
Thank you so much, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, and by this we come to the end of this episode of Breakfast Show. I'd like to thank you very much. Thank you very much,
Thank you,
Tina.
Rasha. Thank you.
And please stay tuned to more coming up on Nile TV International, and follow us on Breakfast Show tomorrow with a new crew. Thank you very much and have a good day.